They just love to lie. They have to, right? They have to lie. They believe they have to, but they can't tell the truth. You guys, listen, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to keep it 100% real. We are already at war, all right? Welcome to the beginning of World War III. We're here, you guys. We're already here. Look around. Pay attention. Don't allow them to distract you. You guys, it's popping off. We're not even getting some of the news that we should be getting, right? They're censoring content from us because they don't want us asking questions. Instead, we are worrying about Diddy and Luigi and this, that, and the other, and all this other stuff going on. They are trying to pacify us with foolishness in order to avoid telling us what's actually going on and what's actually taking place. There's all type of distraction. And here we have recently one of our jet planes that's worth, I think, about 60 to 70 million dollars just got shot out of the sky over the Red Sea. Now, here's the problem. The problem is, it's friendly fire is what they're saying. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, let's see what they're talking about. Friendly fire. Who believes that? They're just foolish.
Well, MJ and Victor, a lot of questions here after this apparent case of friendly fire, according to U.S. Central Command, left one U.S. fighter jet downed, and so many questions early Saturday morning. What we know is this U.S. Navy FA-18 fighter jet was operating from the USS Harry S. Truman, and it was mistakenly fired upon by the USS Gettysburg. Now, when that jet was shot down, both pilots were able to eject safely, but one crew member sustained minor injuries. Of course, so many questions now. This incident is now under investigation by the U.S. military, and questions about how this could have happened, as CENTCOM emphasizes this was not the result of hostile fire. Of course,
a naval ship, our naval ship, accidentally shot down our plane. Were the comms not working? Friendly fire incident over the Red Sea where there's tension over that side of town? Come on, you guys. Who's buying that? Is anybody buying that? Is anybody buying that? I just, for the life of me, I don't understand why they're trying to create the most impossible scenario before we get the next president. They are literally trying to create World War III and hand it over to Donald Trump, right? I know you hate the guy, okay? I don't like everything about him, but damn, chill out. Y'all need to slow down, okay? This is not believable, but
incident took place over the Red Sea, where the U.S. has moved warships and fighter jets and other assets in recent months amid ongoing tensions in the Middle East. And in a sign of the activity in this area, this incident comes the exact same day as the U.S. carried out airstrikes against Houthi targets in Yemen. Now, the U.S. struck a missile storage facility and a command and control facility in the capital of Sana'a. And during that operation, the U.S. also shot down one-way attack drones and an anti-ship cruise missile, according to CENTCOM. Now, those attacks also involved U.S. Navy FA-18 fighter jets and U.S. Air Force assets, according to CENTCOM. But two U.S. military officials tell CNN that this downed fighter jet we have talked about in this incident was not a part of those strikes, MJ and Victor.
Betsy Klein for us at the White House. Thank you so much. Let's bring in now CNN military analyst and retired Air Force Colonel Cedric Leighton. Colonel, good morning to you. What
do you guys think? Contrary to a lot of you guys' belief that we've already been attacked, right? We've been attacked, and a lot of it's been through cyber warfare, okay? Cyber warfare. We have mysterious drones all over the country now. People are saying they're seeing them. I haven't seen nothing. My friend said they haven't seen any. Family ain't seen nothing on the south side. Over here on the Georgia side of town, we're not seeing nothing yet, okay? But this right here, all right? Friendly fire, no. You know what my theory is? I think we have we've gravely underestimated our enemy's capability of cyber warfare. Cyber warfare is the next best thing. Why is that? Because you have a lot of countries that don't have the military arsenal that we have. We spent billions and billions, hundreds of billions of dollars beefing up all this equipment and state-of-the-art war fighting machines and people for times like these. But then you find out that a nerd behind a computer can tap into those things and shut it down. Can shut it down. Where you never have to launch a missile, you launch a code. You never have to send a body, you send a Trojan. Okay? You send a worm. You infect an entire system. You shut it down. You do something as simple as take down communications, take down an energy grid. And you let people fight amongst themselves. Our country is so fragile, you guys. Not only do we have a hard time telling between men and women, agreeing on that, not only do we have so many broken and disheveled homes, not only do we have a crisis with drugs and incarceration and violence and stupidity, not only do we have a horrible healthcare system, not only do we have a crazy criminal justice system, not only do we have a homelessness problem, not only do we have an education problem, you guys, we are this glorified, self-appointed first world country, but we tend to have a whole lot of third world problems. And we are skating on thin ice. Or I would say we're skating on something so thin as Bible paper. We have people in our government that their actions are equivalent to what I would consider treason, the things that they do. We have a media that would be considered treason, the things that they do. We have a government within a government that's operating within its own self-interest. We have people running this country that never been elected. We have corporations that are running people that should be running and working for us. They're working for them. You guys, this whole thing, this whole system is upside down and it's outside in. It ain't inside out, it's outside in. Whatever that looks like. It's jacked up. Right? You got drones chasing lights in the sky. Over democratic cities. But I digress. What is going on, you guys? You have the United States, our leadership, testing the fragility of war. They want it so bad they can taste it. They want it. Trump winning has postponed or slowed down their agenda. But you guys, something is not right. They're kicking something in the overdrive. All of a sudden, within the last 2 months, all of a sudden you start hearing about this new virus that's coming out, right? This thing, it does something to you now. This new stuff that they're already creating, they're already putting together their story. They're already building up their story, right? They're already doing it. They are slowly ushering in a new wave, a new government, new currency. They're already testing and giving little samples of what they're trying to do. They already start teasing you with the idea that a nuclear warhead has been missing. some nuclear device is missing in the country near New Jersey. They probably looked at, okay, what's a city we can wipe out and be okay with it? What excuse, right? Rumors of Iran has ships over here launching drones and now all this Iran talk now, right? Iran, all these silent little whispers. You guys, that's how those people work. That's how them spooks work. They call them spooks for a reason. They spooky. What do? They do ghost stuff. All right, what is a spook? They go around and they do a lot of whispering. The power of a whisper can take down a nation, you guys. A whisper. These guys are expert at whispering and changing the entire function of a country through a whisper. Propaganda is powerful, right? These are certified, intelligent anarchists. That's what they are. Certified, intellectual anarchists. Their job is to create anarchy and bring about change. The change and mold and change what they want. Now, there's so much going on. Russia launching stuff that looks like something out of a sci-fi movie. You probably didn't even see it. I mean, and he's like, test me. He's asking to be tested. People are saying, man, can we hurry up and is Biden even running the country? No, he's not. He wasn't running the country for a long time. You guys some of y'all got so caught up, so easily manipulated. So easily manipulated. Now, right? They're still trying to feed us distractions because they don't want us to be concerned about this act of war that we are participating in. And it happens the same way every time. We're lending out weapons, we're tiptoeing over here, we're all in other people's business, and then we're like, he hit us. Now we gotta hit them back. You know, after we've been doing all these little subtle things, as we've been stirring the pot, influencing all these things, as we've been whispering in other countries, and then we come back and say, I guess we got to do something. Hate we have to do it, but now we got to do something. All these whispers, you guys. America wants to do it, but they have to convince you. Right? Our government has to gaslight the people into thinking that you decided to go to war. You decided to do it. And you're asking us to do something about it. That's where the manipulation comes in. That you thought that you were the ones who decided when they have already scripted you into thinking and giving the answer that they already wanted you to give. They're good, you guys. They are really good at this. They are masters of psychological warfare. They're going to make you believe that you told them to go and do it. The people voted unanimously. Their safety, right? What are you willing to do? What needs to happen for you to be motivated blindly to say, go over there and retaliate? There are people in our government that will blow up half a city to get you to tell them to go do something that they already started doing. We will do what? We don't know what happened to that warhead. Boom! Oh, there it is. Guess what country is the one who's responsible, you guys? We need to do something about it. What are the people going to say? What are the sheep going to say? The sheep are going to be like, yeah, revenge. They're like, thanks. We're going to have our best people on it. Woo, cold, calculated, sick. Some sick people pulling strings in this country. You guys, and like I said before in the drone video, our forefathers be rolling around in the grave. They would have hit four revolutions already in this country. Tighten the government back up. The government has lost its way, and it's no longer we the people, right? It's we the sheeple. It ain't we the people, we the sheeple. We gave up too much control. We gave up way too much control and been pacified. And here we are. So now what? You need to make sure that your homes are in order, you have resources in your house, you have at least 3 months of food put away, you have a way to protect yourself, not from the enemy, but from the frenemy. Right? You guys, chaos breaks out. Your worst enemy is going to be your neighbor. In most cities, it'll be your neighbor. Right? You think you know people. And we can't fix the crime. We can't fix and curb the violence in this country where people have access to everything. Imagine the behavior of the people in this country when they have nothing, when they really have nothing. You think you don't have nothing. You think you don't have a place to lay your head. You think you don't have access to food. Today, you think you don't. Some of you guys can't handle being on welfare. Some of y'all can't handle, please. And they've already showed you guys, right? They showed you in these movies, Leave the World Behind, Don't Look Up, okay? The Dome, Colony, I've already told you about that show. Spider-Man, Far Away From Home. They already showed you everything. They've already showed you everything. You too busy giggling and chewing popcorn that you guys, these people are putting it out there already. Right? For the magic to work, they got to tell you about it. Right? So we're already at war. Right? Things have already been popping off. All these, we had a little security breach and our phone's been breached and, it's just a hacker. Who? Who's hacking all these companies? They're over here playing with us. And meanwhile, we got drag queens doing cartwheels and teaching kids in school. I mean, you guys, sheesh. They use our celebrities as entertainers, as distractions, and we just eat it up. Super Bowl coming up. I mean, it's a fool's errand over here. Two Navy SEALs drowned because their equipment was too heavy. What? U.S. fighter plane shot down, friendly fire. Let me guess, training exercise? Possible missing nuclear material. Don't worry. But if something pops off, are you ready? And the answer is no. You better check my video about emergency planning, what you need to have, what you need to pack. Everybody needs to have a go bag. Everybody needs to have an extended stay bag. Okay? What foods you need to have, how to purify water. God forbid if something atomic goes off, guess what? The water's no good. What are you going to do? How do you purify it? What do you do? Some of y'all in the gym trying to lose weight, you better keep some of that weight on. Better keep some of that weight on. Listen, let me tell you something. Some of y'all think that Trump was just going to walk into the office next year. Listen, it's a long way to January 20th. It's a long way. Biden can fall over tomorrow. Guess who's the president? Stop playing. You better stop playing with these people. They always got a backup for the backup. And if they lose, everybody's going to feel it. They're going to turn this thing upside down. They're going to make sure they hand over the worst case scenario for Trump. All to make him look bad. They will burn this place down just so they could say he did it. There's some wicked, evil people we're dealing with. You guys better start praying. You better start praying for clarity, understanding, and protection. And some grace and mercy. Lord, bring mercy, grace, and peace. Because I know you're ready to throw a hammer down on this country. Because we've been sinning and immoral for a very long time. There's some sins this country ain't answered for yet. All right? The debt is heavy right now. The debt is heavy, you guys. And we, the people, have allowed it to carry on, fester on. Listen, Biden can fall over tomorrow and Kamala is president. You guys, play if you want to. It's a long way to January 20th. It's not a joke. That could be their last trump card, the last Hail Mary. And then guess what? We're on the brink of war. She's in office right after Christmas. War time's popping. Guess who's not transferring that power over come January? And she in the House, first female president. Mark my words. They so slick, I don't put it past them. I don't put it past them. I'm not saying, I'm just saying. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just saying, stay aware that it's not over until it's over. Trump ain't president until his hands on the Bible and he step in the office and all them other clowns are up out of there. Okay? I'm just saying, it's anybody's game still. If they want to pull that Trump card, they can pull it. And there's nothing you can do about it. I can see it. Breaking news. Biden rushed to the hospital. God forbid. Biden's unresponsive. God forbid. Kamala is being sworn in with emergency powers. She is the next president. Biden is not waking up. Kamala will be sworn in as the first female president, Indian, African, Jamaican, we don't know what she is. Indian American, that's what she's sworn into when she first got into the White House, as an Indian American. She's sworn in as an Indian American. And some of y'all got convinced that she was black. You guys, they will play us. This woman skated all the way through the top. What are they willing to do to make it work? Anything. What are you willing to do to make it work? Breaking news. It's Christmas Eve and breaking news. Oh, right before New Year's, breaking news.